Hello, happy Tuesday morning. Hopping on real quick here before work and gonna have a little bit of fun. Cheers, coffee. Let's get going. So I'm seeing some really neat tags recently with like a blended ink background, and I wanted to give it a try with the blending and then to add our own little spin on it, some stamping in some coordinating colors and see what we end up with. I've got one big tag left, but I think we'll stick with these little guys here just because we want to do a little bit of a mask make. So we're going to try one. We're going to see how it goes. And then maybe we'll just bust out a bunch and see what we end up with. So super excited. Getting back in the groove after being out of town. So I'm going to grab some of these brushes and we're just going to jump right in. I think we'll start with blue because we've got it handy. So we're going to start with the lightest color and go from there. I had these labeled and all the labels fell off, so clearly I need to do a better job. But let's see what we can come up with here. Did that have green on it? Looks awful green. Well, that one did, I know, had green. Let's see. Do we have one that looks like it might have had blue? Let's see what our color differences are. Yep, not the same. Let's flip that over. Restart, redo. Take a mulligan on that one. I haven't done very much of this. Blending and whatnot. It feels like it doesn't, I'm not getting a whole lot of ink. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing here. Wonder if I've got, maybe we can try this method and see if it works a little better. Let's give this a try. Yeah, it's a little clean, you know, it feels like this is working a little better. And I actually think this belonged to the other ink pads, so I might just use the same one. So I want to get a decent base going. All right, let's hop into the next. Yeah, I think that the broken china just isn't quite as juicy as the other, because this seems to be going a whole lot faster. Isn't that pretty? I like it. Now this is substantially darker, and I swear I had one that goes with that. Okay, so let's, and this one's got a bit of a purple tinge, but I think that's okay. And we'll get a lot down here towards the bottom, and then we'll blend it. Ready to get more ink on there. That's better. And then we can decide if we need a little bit more of the other. We can decide what we might want to do with splatters, or I like that. That creates a nicer blend. That's pretty and fun. All right. So far, so good, guys. Now, Do we want splatters or do we just want stamping? Let's just start with stamping. We can add splatters later if we want. So let me grab, how about we do some butterflies? Butterflies and moths. Moths. What else do we got over here that might be pretty? Let's see, anything on here? Oh, the birds. The birds might be cool. Let's start with the butterflies. Oh my God, my desk is a mess. Let's start with the butterflies and let's see what we can get because this has, because it's an oxide, I wonder if it will show up on the darker. We're gonna give it a shot. If it doesn't, then oh well. I guess oh well. It definitely does not. Okay, let's go with, let's try this. Let's see if we can get one maybe up here hanging off the edge. There we go. It's a little darker than I hoped. I was kind of wanting it to be a little bit more subtle, but that's okay. Maybe we should have done like a second generation. Let's try that. So we'll get all our ink on there, stamp it off first, and then what's left will go right here. That's better. That's kind of more of what I was thinking. All right. What else do we want to do? Oh, we said birds. Where are you, birds? Here we go. Grab the birds. And maybe we do the darker but down at the bottom. I guess I hadn't thought about the fact that when it's blended, it's going to be lighter than when it's stamped. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Yeah, that's pretty. Okay. I don't think I have any real flowery. I do have some, I do have some flourishy stuff. Let's grab this guy. Obviously, this is one of my first stamps that I had. I didn't have a stamp block, so I stuck it on this little ruler, and I've had it on there ever since. Let's go ahead and do speckled egg and see if we can get that to show up. Maybe that didn't, maybe I just didn't get enough before. And let's start up here in the corner. A little. It shows up a little. I must have still had some black on there. No luck with that. All right. Let's go with another one of these. And instead of having it super dark, let's go a little bit lighter. That's pretty. I like it. And how about another one over here? We'll just double that up. Okay. Now, how simple do we want to keep this? Let's see. We could go, these flowers don't have quite the right tone. I have all of these flowers from our last little Whoa, whoa, Nelly. All right. I've got these flowers that are really pretty. Go with something like that. Oh, the purple. We might just have to go with this. That's pretty. With that, we could put some of these on there. Don't want to get too much. Oh, the crow's outside visiting. That feels a little too plain for me. I'm not sure what else we want. Let's try an effect. Let's put some splatters on there. Let's see what that does. Let's give that a moment. Oh, and again with no paper towel. I will be right back. Okay, let's pick up some of this ink. I probably could be a little bit more careful when I do this. Okay. I'm having chair issues this morning. Okay, let's see. Now I grabbed a few paint, what are these called? Paint chips. When I was at the store, just a couple. I don't want to be greedy. Maybe we could use one of those. What about adding, do we really want a flower or do we want something else? I'm trying to keep it relatively simple, but it's kind of difficult. I don't do so good with that. Let's see. What about our little die cuts? Maybe we can find a die cut that we want to put along with our flower. Our keys, clocks, that's pretty. What about that? Oh no, now I lost our flower. Oh man, where did you go? Oh, here it is. Oh, something like that, and maybe where are our tickets and tags? Got a load of plain ones. Let's see here. Let's open up these. Let's dig through our tickets and tags. Maybe we got something here that we want to use. Make me crazy. I guess I'm gonna work from the floor. Oh Lord, goodness. The hydraulics are going out in my chair and I'm cleared out on the floor. Not that one, but something close. What else do we have? We could go with some green. Blue. Ooh, how about her? That's awful big and it covers a lot though. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna pause you and I'm grabbing a different chair because this is absolutely ridiculous. Let's keep those out. Okay, back in business. Let's see. I do like her. What if we put her behind? Then she doesn't cover as, let's just do it. I do want to ink, but what color do we want to use? How about, let's just go with our good old standard go-to here. Let's vintage photo these guys. Go a little bit extra on that. Let's see how we can do with this one. Maybe from the back and just kind of work it through. Pretty and intricate, but a little bit hard to ink. And let's go ahead and ink around the edges here. We might have to mass make after work. I might have to do one for now and mass make after work. Let's see. She might need to go over the flowers, but we can pop the flowers up a little higher. Okay. Now, somebody told me a trick. But I don't have anywhere to glue it to right now. Somebody gave me the tip that if you kind of glue this down, it comes up way easier. But I don't know if our glue would dry fast enough. Let's see. We're just gonna give it a little try. Give it a try. And that might be something that we want to try doing a bunch at once, but and I might not have done it right either. Oh, it's not drying fast enough. But the trick was that if you glue these down to paper, then you can use the paper to fold it. It makes it easier to get it off. Where's the pokey tool? Here's one. I'm just gonna try. I got it once. Very pretty. I'm not gonna worry about the bit of shine. Last time we put some matte medium over the top. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's go ahead and, where'd I set my glue guy? Oh, there it is. Got more coming too. I was very excited. this gal down. She does cover up a lot of our splatters, but hopefully there will be enough peeking through that you can still get the idea of it. Now, here's this. Make sure we don't put that on upside down. And do we also want this little perfection down at the bottom? I don't know. I don't know that we do. Oh my gosh, come on now. How about one of our teeny little tickets? We'll put that on top. I love these things so much. You guys know. You guys know I love those. All around. Put that there. We could add a oh, it's a little crooked. There. Better. Better, better. We could add a sentiment if we wanted to. But I think this is okay. Right there. Very pretty. I think that ended up just fine. And I'm not even terribly bothered by the shine. Okay. Now, let's grab, we need a topper. How's that color? Let's go with this color, and I do like the gold. Now, do we want to do an eyelet, or do we want to do a hole protector? Oh, we need to clean this back up a little bit. Let's, before we finish, I'm going to turn this over so we have a clean space. We don't want the back to look that ooky. We want it to look old. So let's add a little vintage photo. We still want it to look purposeful and not like we were just messing around and my foam's falling apart. Oh, it's time to get it. Okay, I think that's a little better. We want it to be nice so that if you're giving it to somebody as a tag, then it looks pretty, not messy. So let's go ahead. What do we want in there? I'm feeling like a staple might be cool, in which case it shouldn't pull. Let's go ahead and pull this through. See if we can get it to stay so both are forward. I like that. All right. Grab my little, oh, not the green staples. Let's not do that. Why am I struggling here? I don't use staples often enough, that's why. Oh, don't staple. Oh, for the love of God, it's just a staple. We maneuver all this stuff, and the staple is the hardest. Come on. Ugh, I moved it. The struggle is real. There. Goodness. All right, now she definitely needs a charm. She needs a charm. She is a lady that is too fancy to not have a charm. That's what I think. All right, let me pop this back here so that I can try to keep things in some semblance of order, although it's kind of a joke given the state of my desk at the moment. But let's pull out. We've got our, let's see, we might just hook it on, but let's take a look. Let's pull out our two little dealios of charms and see what we've got that might look very pretty with her. So we could go flowers. We could go, what else do we got in here? What do we got with color? Let's see, we've got lots of stars. Got one of these little beady dangles. That looks nice. And if we go color with that, let's go plain with the other. Now, I don't have gold, but this looks silverish, so I think that's okay. We could go with a butterfly. Could go with a flower. I kind of like this butterfly. I like the texture with it. And it popped right out. It wants to live here. So let's just let it. Let's let it live where it wants to live. And we could go gold or silver, or, well, anything really. Let's go with this. Let's go with that. Close these and get them out of our way. I do also have jump rings, but I tend to really like these bulb pins because they're so fast. All right, let's see. Let's throw him on, and now the little beads. Oh, I think the beads need to go in front so we can see them. Okay, I'm overthinking it. Maybe. What's the difference here between which side? Well, it would be which way it hangs, I guess. All right, now I'm gonna go all the way up through here and then through. There we go. I think she turned out lovely. Not too shabby for a new technique. And what do we got? Less than 30 minutes. Quick and easy. Maybe we'll do some mass makes after work. But for now, I think we gotta call it. Time to get ready for our day. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.